Well, hello everyone. We're live tonight from Kelly Automotive Park. It's opening day here in Butler as the Blue Sox open their 9th season with a game tonight against the champion City Kings. I'm Jaron Steele, proud to bring it to you. We've had some technical difficulties for the last hour and a half, and finally I think we might have got things going here. But I'm joined tonight by Donnie Beerhalls. How's it going, Donnie?
It's going pretty well. Beautiful night down at the ballpark, opening day. Can't beat it. Gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't have asked for better weather for first game of the season. Crowds filed in pretty well, and we're just about ready to start it off. And tonight, the Blue Sox are going to have a little bit of a local flair, a local flavor to them with our new manager, Cody Harold, a Butler native, played for the Blue Sox in 2014. Helped them reach the postseason for the first and so far only time in our history here. And their starting pitcher this evening, Mark Gross. He's also from Butler. Just a couple years ago, he was pitching for the Golden Tornado up the hill here, and now he's going to be our opening day starter here for the Blue Sox tonight. And also we have another Butler native, Corey Wheeler, is hitting eighth and playing shortstop tonight. So good Butler flavor here.
Good Butler flavor coming out to the ballpark.
But, for Cody, he's been a very successful player at Seton Hill, helped them go to the Division II College World Series. Got a brief stint with the Washington Wild Things, and then also went to play for the Lake Erie Crushers of the Frontier League for a little bit, and was also an assistant coach here in the past, and so now he's taking over the reins. Yeah, young guy, and looking forward to seeing what he can do with the team here this summer. And we got the first opponent, the Champion City Kings.
Champion City Kings.
They are a native of Springfield, Ohio, but it couldn't be called Springfield because there's another one out in Illinois, so they were the second ones in, so they were named Champion City for that reason. In fact, they moved from just up the road. Slippery Rock had a team here a few years ago, the Sliders, and they ended up moving out to Champion City. So if they would have kept the same name, they would have been the Springfield Sliders too. And they couldn't have that. No. So, but we'll get into it here a little bit tonight. We're about ready for the Blue Sox to take the field for the first time in 2017, and they will face a lineup from the Champion City that as follows. Nate Cobb, the center fielder, will wear number 11 and lead off, followed by the third baseman, number 33, Jet Sweatland. Then number 37, Louis Maselli, will bat third and play first base. Seth Gray, the designated hitter this evening, will be in the cleanup spot. He wears number 18. Followed by number 30, the right fielder, Larry Chrysler. And then it'll be Gage Taylor in the 7-hole. He wears, in the 6-hole, I should say. He wears number 14. Batting 7th is the catcher, number 31, John Medich. In the 8th spot is number 21, Tanner Burns. He'll play shortstop. And the 9th hitter tonight will be the second baseman, number 19, Jay Copeland. And as I said, they will face Mark Gross, who goes to Case Western Reserve. He's a sophomore there this season. And he pitched in 12 games, 11 starts, carried a 2.93 ERA, finished season 4-4 and 67 2/3 innings pitched. He gave up 68 hits, allowed 31 runs, only 22 of those earned. He had 38 strikeouts and 29 walks. And overall, pretty good numbers.
Great numbers.
Yeah.
Great numbers, 2.93 ERA.
And he's Case Western Reserve, of course, is up by Cleveland.
Okay.
They play in Division III, and right now one of our local schools, Washington Jefferson's, I don't know, they might have won it today, but they were up 1-0 in the championship series for D3 ball this year. So, let's take you around the diamond for the Blue Sox tonight. In the field, catching will be Christian Webb. At first base is Patrick Ferguson. Second base is, I almost called him Pat McCarthy because we used to have a Pat McCarthy. It's actually his brother. This is
Tom McCarthy.
There we go. The third baseman, Brady Gulikowski, followed by the shortstop out there is Corey Wheeler. In left field is Joe Gunn. In center is Ben Carew, and in right is Stefan Merkanja. And Gross is warming up here. Right-hander. Wears number 33 for the Blue Sox, who are in their throwbacks to start the season. The old Butler Yankee uniforms.
Maroon hats.
Yeah. He's finished up with his warm-up pitches, and just like that, it seems like 3 weeks ago. It seems like 3 weeks ago, we were shoveling snow, and then all of a sudden, we're ready to throw the first pitch.
Now we're ready to throw the first pitch of the season. It's crazy. The weather's great.
All right, here we go. Left-handed batter stepping in. That's Nate Cobb. Cobb is from Malone University, native of Canton. And he's ready to go. Here's the first pitch of the 2017 season for Mark Gross. It'll miss outside and low. First pitch this evening goes off at 6:46. So we're a little about 10 minutes behind. The second pitch is low as well. But so yeah, we got this is our first go at it with the YouTube Live. We got the video going on here. It should be.
Oh, strike there.
Yeah, strike called. 2-1. This is the first go. But the last few years we've done just radio only, so hopefully everybody out there is enjoying the added bonus of video and a couple of camera shots here. It's foul ball straight back. Even counted 2 apiece.
Yeah, try to give you a little view of the ballpark while you watch the game. Haven't had that in the past. Throwing that in this year.
And the 2-2 is up and in. So first batter of the year goes to a full count. And payoff pitch, swing and miss, strike 3. Got him. 1 down.
1 down. 2 more to go.
Good way to start it. The Champion City Kings are managed by Mike Ruckel. This is his first game as well. Rick White was the manager last year, but he's stepped back and is now just pitching coach. And the first pitch grounder to second. That's fielded by McCarthy. On to Ferguson, 2 down.
Routine play there.
Now batting for the Champion City Kings, the first baseman, number 37, Louis Maselli.
Here comes Louis Maselli. Maselli from SUNY Brockport up there in New York takes a pitch for a strike on the outer half. Sophomore this season with Brockport. 0-1, foul ball over to the third base coach. So now you got him where you want him here. You pretty much go with whatever you want here, try to get him for the third strike.
Yeah, you got 2 outs. He's feeling pretty comfortable.
0-2. He gets a chopper. That's going to be a fair ball, and that's going to
fair ball.
It's rolling towards foul territory, and how about that? It'll make it there.
And he'll be safe.
That's a rarity on the turf.
That is very rare.
He'll have to head back to the batter's box. That ball rolls foul. It's on a turf. You'd rarely get a spin like that. That's more of a thing on dirt where you'll see the ball roll away. You usually get a true hop here, but he had enough English on it to send it on the other side of the third base line. So we're still almost got a 10-foot single, but has to come back to the box, pitch upstairs. One, 2. In there for a called strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Gross in the first.
Can't ask for anything better than that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 they go. Bottom half coming up. It's scoreless.
The score between the Champion City Kings and your Butler Blue Sox, presented by the Butler Health System. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kelly Island Park for tonight's opening night ceremony, sponsored by the Butler Health System.
We're commercial.
We good?
Yeah, we're in commercials.
Okay, am I doing all right so
Yeah,
far?
you're doing fine. Just hang. All right, back here after a good start for Mark Gross. Goes 1, 2, 3 with a pair of strikeouts. We'll go to the bottom half here real quick. Give you the Butler batting order. Ben Carew leads off, followed by Brady Gulikowski. We got Tom McCarthy in third. And the cleanup spot is Christian Webb. Then it's Patrick Ferguson in the 5 spot. Then Eric Bolton will bat sixth, and he's the designated hitter tonight. Then it's Joe Gunn in the 7 hole, followed by Corey Wheeler, and Stefan Mercanja bats ninth. All right.
Go, first pitch.
And they're up against Jake Vance, first pitch showing bunt, and they must say it went around, or it was a called strike, even a bounce out of the catcher's mitt. John Medich, 0-1 from Jake Vance, is fouled off. Jake Vance from Ohio State. Get a quick look at how he did this spring.
The Ohio State.
That's right. Jake Vance, 10 appearances, 5 starts. He pitched 26 innings, carried a 6.58 ERA, 22 strikeouts to 20 walks, a little chopper up the middle. Could be a tough play, and Carew's going to be out. Actually, there's not even a throw from the second baseman.
He's on. Had the wheels going for him there.
Yeah, Copeland just ate it, and that's a single. That's a good way to start it.
Great way.
From North Carolina State, Brady Gulikowski.
Brady Gulikowski from NC State, redshirted this season, listed as a catcher on the roster, but with some guys not here yet, we're going to have to get creative, and that's the way it goes, and that's why he's currently at third base this evening. Pitch in there for a strike from Vance.
He's going to make the best of his opportunity, see what he can do tonight.
Yeah, Brady played at Chartiers Valley, which is not too far down the road here, just south of Pittsburgh. And in fact, a year ago at this time, he hit a 2-run home run in the Whippeal Championship that helped the Chartiers Valley Colts win their first ever baseball title. Off-speed pitch fools Gulikowski. It's 0-2.
So what you're saying is he's got it in him. He's got the power.
Yeah, this is a good part of the park too to hit. For left-handers, definitely have the advantage. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second, and to strike him out, throw him out. Making the tag out there. Short is Burns. 2 away just like that. Good throw by Medich, and kind of a diving play by Burns to get the tag there. A little bit of a late break for Ben there. That looked like maybe a hit and run scenario because Gulikowski tried to save him.
Yeah.
But he swung and missed. Here's the 3-hitter McCarthy. He swings and misses a curveball that bounces in. 2 away for McCarthy. Scoreless so far. Good night here, opening night nonetheless. Can't ask for better attendance here. A ball roped but foul.
Foul ball.
Just on the outside of the first base line. That would have been 2 at least.
Yeah, no doubt.
McCarthy had a heck of a spring with the with Seton Hill. Helped them win the PSAC regular season, conference tournament. They finished second in the regular season. Foul ball out of play into the parking lot.
Well, he's looking for something. He's just got to straighten it out here.
Yeah, McCarthy had 379, 12 doubles, a triple, 7 homers, 40 runs batted in. Had a .472 on base percentage. Stole 38 bases, swinging a miss for strike 3. Ball got away, so the catcher has to throw to the first, and he threw it wide.
Safe.
He threw it wide, and McCarthy beats the diving attempt by Maselli. So that's one way to get on. An old strikeout, wild pitch, E2.
Wow. Well, you know what they say, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, let's see if they can make the most of it. Here's Christian Webb. He played here a little bit last summer from California University of Pennsylvania, native of Ontario. Peek over at first by Vance. Now he comes home and swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch from Vance. What's one thing I've noticed a little bit early on here is Vance not afraid to go with that off-speed early. A lot of times you see first pitch fastballs, but he's kind of one against that, and he throws another, I guess that was a curveball. It really didn't break much, and it was low the whole way. McCarthy with a bit of a lead over at first. Here's the pitch. It's low. Oh, well, yeah, a little bit low. I was right. I should have stuck to my guts. 2-1. Swing and a miss again. I'm wondering if he just doesn't have a fastball.
He's going everything else. It's working for him.
Yeah,
he's got to go with what's working for him right now.
I just he's fooled Christian twice with that pitch. Now he comes in with a fastball. It's low. Yeah, we're at 2-2. Or actually, I beg your pardon, 3-2. 2 outs, and that means that Mr. McCarthy will be on the run here. There he goes. Pitch fouled off by Webb, and he'll have to head back to first out there for McCarthy. Yeah, the other night I think it was a Pirates game. I was watching I want to say it was Adam Frazier. They 3-2 count. The guy was at first. He was at first, and he must. I can't remember who it was at the plate, but they must have fouled off 6 pitches in a row, and he had to run to second and back. It was like doing wind sprints.
Getting a little workout in.
Throw over to first, and diving back to the bag is McCarthy. 3-2, he goes again. Pitch is in there for a called strike 3. Nice pitch from Vance to end the inning.
Pitch.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We've played 1 complete here, and it is scoreless. And now we're going to have some sumo action here. Here they come.
There they come, running down here.
And his warriors. Pork chop. And
I like the green dress sumo. I like the green dress sumo. I'm going to take him.
All right. I guess I'll take the other one.
Yeah, well.
Just to make it interesting.
Round 1.
Round 1. Here we go.
Tatakai.
There we go. Blue versus red. Ooh, what a takedown.
Yeah. Came right across the
clothesline.
Yeah, almost. It's hard to clothesline a sumo, though, I'd imagine.
Ooh, tried to go a little tricky there.
Yeah, and he ended up paying the price.
Yeah, he did. And he's ready to go, though. He's ready to get up.
Tatakai.
Oh, poor Blue. He didn't do so well,
He
buddy.
did not do so well. I bet wrong. And Blue's sending him back.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank the Butler Floor and Carpet and Wisconsin
All right.
Plumbing for sponsoring
Perfect timing because we're ready to go for the top of the second. Seth Gray, the DH, will lead off. And I'll tell you what, Seth had a really good spring with Wright State. He was a conference, all-conference as a freshman. So
Fresh, that's very impressive.
yeah.
Leading off for the Champion City Kings, number 18, Seth Gray.
Wright State was 1 game away from making it to the NCAA regionals. They lost to Illinois Chicago in the championship game called strike. Trying to think. I think it's Horizon League is what they play in. 0-1, right there.
That's Division I ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2. foul off over by the Kings dugout. If you haven't ever been here before and you can't quite make, I'm not looking at the screen, so I can't tell if you can see it or not, but down the left field line, it's 3:47. Here's the pitch. It's going to be chopped to third. Running in is Gulikowski. He's not going to have a play.
That's trouble.
Yep. That's an infield single for Gray to lead off the inning.
Now batting for the champions, City Kings number 30, Larry Chrysler.
So anyway, as I was saying, left field 347, 385 to left center, 425 to dead center, which is further than any major league ballpark.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
I've only seen 3 guys hit it out the dead center, and 2 of them with metal bats. Strike, no, I beg your pardon. Pitch was just a bit outside to Larry Chrysler. Then 352 to right center and 325 down the right field line. That's the spot. That's why left-handed hitters. Oh my! Shot into the dugout. I hope nobody got hit by that. Everybody seems like they're okay.
Looks like they're all right.
Nobody seems to be panicking. But yeah, so left-handed hitters definitely have the advantage here. But we have seen right-handed hitters do good things here. Hey, we got a fan out there above the Armstrong sign. Hey, we gotta get rid of him. You got
He's got that green shirt on. He's kind of camo.
Yeah, I tell you what. If you're gonna try to sneak and watch a ball game, I wouldn't wear a camo or a green, lime green shirt. They'd throw over back safely.
Maybe it'll help the hitter. Hit it out there. Oh, he must have heard us.
Yeah. Maybe he's listening to us.
He might
He's
be.
like, oh, they fouled me out already. And I only got an inning and a half. Ground ball to second on the short for one on the first.
Double play.
6-3.
He got him.
He got him. Double play. Nice turn from McCarthy to Wheeler to Ferguson. And just like that, 2 down.
What a gem.
Now batting number 14, the left fielder, Gage Taylor.
Gage Taylor played for the Kings last summer. Left-handed hitter will step into the box and take a called strike from Gross, who's been solid so far.
Very solid.
Yeah, keeping the pitch count down even though he has 2 strikeouts. That double play always helps that.
Oh, I want you to feel comfortable.
1. A little flare up the middle. That'll get past Wheeler out into center for a base hit.
Now batting number 13. Now batting number 31, the catcher, John Medich.
John Medich, the catcher, wears number 31 for the Kings, ready to go. He is actually a local to Western PA. He's from Swickley. Yeah. Goes to Rhodes College. And pitch in there for a strike.
Right down the pipe. Yeah, throwing back to first base, just checking to make sure if he's paying attention over there.
Check of the runner. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. Yeah, almost made it into the stands, but the netting held it.
Should have brought my glove.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if you're up here enough this summer, you'll get scared by a foul ball. I've had them go past my head to the back. I've had them hit off the top behind me and come back over top. It's amazing. It looks like
struck him out.
Medich went around. That's strikeout.
Strikeout.
And after the top half of the second inning, there is no score between the
and that'll end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. We're scoreless here at Kelly Automotive Park.
got a strike down the pike.
All right, back with you here. Patrick Ferguson leading off the inning. Takes a strike. Now he watches one dip out of the zone. Vance, pair of strikeouts in the first inning. Also had 2 base runners. 1-1, pitch high. Now Ferguson did not see a lot of action at Kent State this spring, but he had a home run in his first at-bat.
Hey, you can't beat that.
Yeah, first career college at-bat. Ended up with 5 hits on the season, and 3 of them were home runs.
That's a great batting average then for him.
Yeah, he only had like 22 at-bats or something like that. So he didn't see a lot of time. Pitch outside, 3-1 to number 41 of the BlueSox. Now he takes a big cut and puts it behind the stadium into the parking lot. I hope nobody parked in that general direction.
Yeah, I don't think I parked over there. Somebody might have. Might smash a car out of there.
We've had a few in the past. Payoff upcoming from Jake Vance. Here it is. It's fouled.
Same place.
Yeah, he's consistent.
Gonna hit another car maybe.
Tell you what, that's towering. It's up over top the light post here. And those things are up there a good ways.
And you got some power.
Full count offering one more time from Vance, and he gets him to swing and miss. Now we'll see if Medic can throw it to first this time. He does.
Yeah,
so
he got him. He got him.
Third strikeout for Jake Vance here. Now I don't want to bring this up too early, but
Ball State University, number 9, the designated hitter, Eric Bolton.
opening day has not been good for the BlueSox. We have not won an opening day game since 2012. 0 for our last 4.
0 for.
Or actually 5, I should say.
0 for 5.
Yeah.
Got to break the streak tonight. I'm feeling good about it.
4, only 4. 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm not good at math, that's why I talk. Yeah, first pitch in there for a strike to Eric Bolton. Now he'll watch another one, which is also a called strike, 0-2. Bolton comes to us from Ball State, and he's a native of Elk Grove, California, so he wins the award for furthest travel. To
Definitely not from around here.
No, Cali.
From Cali to Butler, PA.
Yeah, the pitch to the backstop. That's okay when it's 1-2 and nobody's on. BlueSox have a couple of guys that are still working their way here, and 2 of them are still playing. You got Calvin Scott from Delaware, as well as James Meeker. Both actually play for the Blue Hens. They're headed down to Texas this week to play in the Super Region. Called strike on the outside corner, and that's
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's 4th strikeout for Bolton. Or I'm sorry, 4th strikeout for Vance. Bolton goes down on strikes, and now here's Joe Gunn, his Ball State teammate. Gunn's from Newcastle. Just up 422. Pitch in there for a called strike.
Getting a little chant going here.
Yeah, trying to.
Got to get something going.
0-1 to Gunn. Grounded up the middle. Shortstop Burns throws the first and will retire Gunn in the inning. So, 2 complete here in Butler, and it is scoreless.
And after 2 complete innings, there is still no score between the champion City Kings and your Butler.
So, in between innings here, we'll
With the largest
talk here for a little bit about of the history with the BlueSox. This is you can see him walking off right now, Cody Harold. This is obviously his first game as manager. He becomes the 4th manager in team history, taking over for Jason Radwan, who managed the last 2 years, and then the 2 years before that it was Anthony Urbanski, and then our first manager ever was Jason Warfel, who is from Michigan and actually is currently a assistant coach for the Traverse City Beach Bums. And Anthony Urbanski is the head coach at IUP now. So both of them have gone on to
be very successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very successful.
And I said opening day not been good to the BlueSox. We'll delve into that a little bit here, I guess, if we have to. Last time the Blue Sox won on opening day with a 7-6 win over the Chillicothe Paints back in 2012, but last 4 years have not gone well. Lost in 2013 to the Paints 5-3. Lorain County defeated Butler in extras 2-1. In 2014, that was out in Lorain. I was there that night. That was a long bus ride home. We led 1-0 for a long time, and then got a run in the ninth, and then they got a run in the 10th to win it. Called strike here to the 8-man Burns. And then then the Blue Sox lost to Jamestown 2 years ago, 5-3 in 6 innings. That was another bad night. Foul ball straight over top our heads. Mainly because of the monsoon that came through, and that's a neat old ballpark up there in Jamestown, but the rain came directly into the window at us, and it was it was just awful. Tried to cover equipment, it was nothing.
Getting
was good
rained
about that. Chopper to short, Wheeler's throw to first in plenty of time.
Routine.
That's the ones you want right there at start of the year. You want them
beautiful.
routine ones.
Beautiful. Rose has been looking pretty good here early. Very, very good early.
Yeah, he's allowed 2 singles, but neither one of them were hard hit. One of them was just a roller up the third base line. And he struck out 3, and it's just been he's been doing well so far. And he's up against the 9-man Copeland now. Pitch misses. And then last year, the Blue Sox led for 6 innings, 1-0, only to give up 4 in the 7th and lose to West Virginia 4-1. And 1-0 inside, actually. Connor Coward, who went to Seneca Valley, which is not too far from Butler, was the opening day starter in that game. He struck out 12 in that game, and they just couldn't give him any run support.
A lot of good ball players come out of Seneca Valley.
Yeah, hard hit ball foul. Yeah, Kevin Smith, who's our only major leaguer to this point, although we got some guys coming up through the ranks right now. He was a Seneca Valley grad. 2-1 to the backstop.
Wasn't that they won the state title a couple years ago? Am I wrong? No? Yeah?
Yeah. They've. I think they appeared in the state title.
They appeared in the state title, yeah. Whippeal champions.
Yes, they were Whippeal champions. 3-1 from Gross. Little chopper to short. Pretty much the same thing that just happened a minute ago. Wheeler's throw in, plenty of time, 2 down. So they're getting a little infield work here for.
Hey, you know what? You'll take it. You'll take it if you're the pitcher right now. He's comfortable. He's feeling his game.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got his fielders behind him.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Nate Cobb.
Nate Cobb struck out in his first plate appearance. He'll step in the box.
Wonder if any relation to Ty.
I don't know. Yeah, he probably hopes he has his hitting genes.
Yeah.
He's one of the best hitters of all time.
So far, he's got to pick it up. 0 for 1.
1-0, fastball right there for a called strike. Good pitch from Mark Gross. Gross is the first Butler native to be the opening day starting pitcher for the Blue Sox in their history. 1-1. Just outside. Last year, of course, Seneca Valley, basically a neighboring school, rival school actually of Butler, where Connor Coward came from. So we've been local the last couple of years. 2-1. Bunt attempt, fouled straight back. Christian Webb looking around for it. Doesn't matter because it's behind him. And also, an interesting thing, 8 of the 9 opening day starters now have been from Pennsylvania. There was only one that was not a Pennsylvania native, and that was Tom Call back in the first ever game here. Pitched low, and he was from New York.
Speaks well of PA talent. A lot of talent in Pennsylvania.
Yes, absolutely. And, we get talent from PA, and then we've gotten talent from all over the country as well that have come in here and in this league. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. Or no,
He struck him out.
I beg your pardon. That's called strike. That's not a called strike. That's a strikeout. Scoreboard got me there. It said 3-1 on the scoreboard. We'll blame them. All right, 1, 2, 3. Go the Kings in the top of the third. Bottom half coming up. Still scoreless here at Kelly Automotive Park.
It's time for each and every one of us to face a very troubling fact. There exists a significant heroin and opioid epidemic in not only Butler County, but elsewhere across the country. I'm Rich Goldinger, the District Attorney of Butler County. This is my backyard and yours too. Together, we can work to eradicate the high-level drug dealers that supply these drugs to those using them. Heroin and opioid abuse does not discriminate. Users come from all economic backgrounds, are male and female, and may be teenagers or middle-aged adults. With your help and in conjunction with the Butler County Drug Task Force and the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General, we can target those dealers who bring this poison into our county. Please report any suspicious activity to your local law enforcement agency, the Pennsylvania State Police, or to my office. This is our ballpark. This is our county. This is our backyard. Let's all say, not in my backyard. Please enjoy tonight's BlueSox game.
All right, back with you here. So far, it's been a pitcher's duel through 2.5. Bottom half of the third, and leading off is Corey Wheeler. And he'll take a called strike. Scoreless so far. 2 hits for the for the Kings, 1 for the Blue Sox. Blue Sox also had another base runner on an error by the catcher. And a little chopper off the plate. Coming in is Vance. Throw to first in time.
And he
again.
got him. Both pitchers feeling comfortable tonight.
That's good work getting off the mound quick there and getting that ball over to first base.
Now batting the right fielder from Point Park.
Quicker you get out, the better.
Number 3,
Blue Sox got to make them feel a little stress here. We got to get some runners on base, get some hits going.
Yeah, 9-man Stefan Mercanja will look to do just that. Takes inside. Mercanja was part of a pretty good Point Park team this year. Yeah, he fouls one off here.
Found that one off.
He had 65 hits this spring, 18 of them being doubles. So he's got the propensity to get hit gaps and get extra bases. 2-0, and he
There we go.
hits that ball pretty well to deep
Right into the middle.
right field. But I'll tell you what, he couldn't have placed it any better out there for the right fielder Chrysler. He took one step back and made the catch. 2 down.
Atom ball. Right out.
Brings up Ben Crew. He had the lone hit so far for the Blue Sox, an infield single to lead off the bottom of the first inning. A little foul ball over to the Kings dugout. Oh, 1. Swing and miss. Nice. Broke off a nice off-speed pitch here. Ben redshirted at Kent State this spring. So this is one of them things where, you haven't seen live at-bats for a long time. The ball bounces to the backstop. It's not easy.
No.
Yes, comparatively speaking, Mercanja comes in with 190 at-bats. He had none this spring. So, you can only do so much, taking live BP and stuff. But it's nothing like live game action. Chopper to short. Throw across from the shortstop Burns in time. And just like that, the third is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Blue Sox again. I'll tell you what.
contest of the evening. 11th frame bowling. Take it away, Kellen.
Vance has been very good. He's retired the last 7 he's faced. And we'll go to the 4th. It's scoreless. All right, back with you here. They got on us quickly here. Hard hit ball to center. Nice catch out in center field by Carew. And there's one out. Nice little sliding catch. I thought that was trouble off the bat from Swetland, but we'll take it. Fly out the center field. And that's what will go as in the box score, but that was a well-hit ball. So here's Maselli. He struck out on a called strike 3 in the first inning. And now he chops one right back to Gross. Gross.
Can't get any easier.
Yeah.
Nice play from the center fielder. Helping him out.
Yeah, he gets a nice play from Carew out there, and then he gets a little chopper right back to him.
2 outs.
Yeah, motoring right along.
Yeah.
Seth Gray singled on a little roller up the third base line his first time up. Takes the pitch that just missed. Here's the 1-0. It's low as well.
2-0.
Gray is actually a local boy for the Kings. He's from Springfield, Ohio. Yeah. Hometown kid. 2-0. Pops way up. That's going to maybe make it out of the stadium.
That's out of the stadium.
Actually landed on top. I tell you, I get one a couple years ago. We were wondering why the water in the park was coming down the middle of the stadium. Sent somebody up there. There was a bunch of baseballs in the gutter that was blocking the water, so it couldn't go anywhere.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Little roller to second. Throw by McCarthy to the pitcher covering Gross is in time. Interesting. It was good communication, I guess. But that's a 4-1 putout. You don't see that very often. As Ferguson got out, just said, you know what? You're there. Go for it. I'm getting out of the way. And that's good stuff. So we're going to the bottom half of the 4th inning here with the score still knotted up at 0. Brady Gulikowski will lead it off here to begin the bottom half of the 4th inning. So far, the pitchers have had the better of it. Only 3 total hits between the two teams. There's a roller up the middle. That's going to get through.
Go.
How about that?
There we go.
Base hit to lead off the inning.
Great way to start the inning for the BlueSox.
Absolutely. Brady Gulikowski, first pitch swinging, takes it right over second base out into center field.
Get something going here.
Tom McCarthy.
Second hit of the night for Butler. Brings in Tom McCarthy. McCarthy actually reached last time. He struck out, but the ball got away from catcher Medic, and then he tried to throw to Maselli. Throw over here back safely. But Maselli ended up having to bail because the throw was wide, and McCarthy stepped on the bag. Ground ball to short. They could get 2 on this. Flip to second for 1. I didn't think they were going to get the one in the middle of the field, but good heads-up play by Burns to get the Copeland. No throw to first. Fielder's choice for McCarthy, and 1 down. Yeah, that was the situation there. That ball was so slowly hit that I thought that
didn't think he was going to get there.
Yeah, I thought the only play was going to be to first, but I tell you what, heads-up play by the shortstop there, Burns, to flip that right into second base and get the out.
Now batting
Called strike to Christian Webb. He was called out on strikes in the first. And he tried to swing at one that was a 58-footer and ends up being strikeout 2. Good crowd on hand here for opening night. I'd say we're
Great crowd. Great crowd.
probably close to 700, 750, somewhere in there. I know we got a big crowd planned for Saturday, our first fireworks night, when the West Virginia Miners come to town. McCarthy takes off for second, throw down. He's there.
He's safe. Beat the throw.
Stolen base. First one of the year for Butler, the 1 for 2.
And catcher didn't get the best of that one.
It's pretty good throw. Good jump from McCarthy to get there. Told you he had a good stolen base numbers this spring. Yeah, he was 38 for 47 in the spring at Seton Hill. Now Webb with a roller to first. Nice diving stop by the first baseman. Flipped the pitcher Vance, and he gets the out. Maselli takes a hit away and also probably takes a run away.
Now batting first baseman, number 41, Patrick Ferguson.
That was a hard shot, well hit by Webb on the ground, and Maselli kind of awkwardly dove into it and got his glove on it, then rolled over and flipped it up to Vance for the out. Ferguson takes a curveball for a strike. Runner at third. First time we've seen that this evening.
Yeah, got to get him in. Got to get him in somehow.
Pitch from Vance. Ferguson swings and misses. Got him with an off-speed pitch again. They're having a rough time timing up the curveball here. And then he'll throw it. Look like he throws a changeup and it counts where you think he'd throw a fastball. And he's got him guessing here. He's done a pretty good job. 0-2 up high. That's a good waste pitch there.
Good take.
That's one. They might be setting him up to try to go the curveball away here. 1-2. He does go to the curveball, chops it off the plate, and it will roll foul towards the BlueSox dugout. Ferguson is from Pittsburgh. Or North Huntington. He went to Pittsburgh Central Catholics, another local kid.
Looking for anything he can hit here. Anything he can hit.
Yeah, good
Get
job.
that runner in for third.
1-2 again. Curveball bounces in.
Ooh.
McCarthy thinks about coming home, but good block by Medic. He kept it in front of him enough to keep McCarthy from thinking about trying to steal home there.
He was thinking about it.
Good take, too, from Ferguson. We saw him swing through one of those earlier. Two from Vance. Chopped off the plate again, foul.
He's battling.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good at-bat. Two, one more time. Foul ball. We went with a fastball that time, and Ferguson able to get a piece of it again. 3 straight foul balls to stay in this thing.
Staying alive.
Two outs. Another pitch low and another block by Medic to keep it in front of him, and now it's full count. So excellent at bat by Ferguson. Try to make something of it here. 3-2 fastball, fouled
And he
straight
keeps
back.
fouling him off.
Yeah, it's 5 now.
Yeah. Can't strike out in this situation. You got a runner on third. Got to get him in.
Especially the way the pitchers have had the upper hand through the first part of this game.
Take anything you can get.
3-2 to the backstop.
Passed him.
McCarthy's coming home, and he will score.
He's safe.
And that's how you get the first run of the season.
There you go. Beautiful.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Butler BlueSox now lead 1-0.
Scores on a wild pitch.
Eric Bolton.
And Ferguson heads down to first. I'm not sure if he swung at that or not, or if that was a walk.
That one underneath him. One underneath the catcher. He went first.
Pretty sure that was a walk. But I was so focused on McCarthy, I didn't even realize if he swung or not. It doesn't matter. He's at first base. It's a fake snap throw by Maselli. Bolton.
Wasn't pretty.
Sometimes in games early in the season, the pitchers do have the upper hand because guys are swinging wooden bats for the first time in a while, using the metal bats at spring ball, pitch low. And
It takes a while to adjust.
right, yeah, we've seen this plenty of times where pitchers have just dominated first week or so of the season. Time called. Here comes Rick White out of the dugout to have a quick word with Jake Vance.
Yeah, he's checking in on the pitcher. Blue Sox draw first blood.
Rick White played for the Pirates and several other teams, finished up with the Seattle Mariners, and had a long career as a reliever in the majors. Take a quick look around the league, and scoreless out in Danville, top of the first there. In the top of the fifth, Lafayette leads, or actually they're scoreless as well with Springfield. Kokomo and West Virginia are scoreless in the bottom of the third, and in the bottom of the first, Chillicothe scores 6 in the top half. They lead the Rex 6-0. Mound visit has commenced. And swinging a miss from Bolton on a curveball. Foul ball off of Maselli. Now, when you played ball, what position did you play?
I was an outfielder. Outfielder, left field, center field, right field. Played a little second base here and there. I was fast. I had some wheels.
I was going to ask you if you were crazy enough to be a catcher. But 2-2 hits him.
He hits him. Yeah, I had some wheels back in the day. Coach thought, hey, throw him in the outfield. Got some
Now
wheels.
batting number 23, the left fielder Joe Gunn.
Okay, so that was a strikeout for Vance on Ferguson. And then he moves to first on the wild pitch. So 2 runners on now for Joe Gunn. Left-handed batter will take a cut but come up empty.
Well, 2-out Lightning.
Yeah, 1-0 here in favor of the home team. And they're going to call balk here.
Yeah.
Both runners will move up. Things have gone from bad to worse for Vance's inning, but if he gets one more out, he'll get out of it with only giving up 1 run. Oh, 1. Misses high.
I think he's starting to feel a little bit. Runners advanced.
We got a couple of Champion City Kings warming up in the bullpen over there. Can't get any numbers on them right now. But they do have, they're not up on the hill yet, but they're getting loose. Gunn fouls it back, 1 and 2.
Some tough at bats here. He's throwing a lot of pitches.
Yeah, actually, I can get you a pitch count on him right now.
First with Ferguson and now Gunn.
Pitch misses away, and it actually skips away from Maselli, but he's able to recover, keep runners at second and third. He's right now at 65 pitches. Is Vance, and that's gone up astronomically in this inning. Pitch just misses, framed up for a while from Maselli, but no bite from the home plate umpire. Full count. Ferguson at third, Bolden at second, and Gunn at the plate. Wheeler on deck, hoping to get a chance. And pitch misses low, ball
He
4.
walks him.
Yep.
He walks him. Gonna be expecting a pitching change here. At some point, you would think.
Two guys warming up, a lefty,
Number 1, Corey Wheeler.
really getting loose. And he's actually got up on the rubber now, so you have a lefty firing pretty quick. I can't get a number on him. Sorry, he's facing the wrong direction. Pitch low to Corey Wheeler. Bases loaded. Here, Blue Sox already one across. Could really put some damage on the board here, though, with a base hit. (1-0). Wheeler chops it off of Vance's glove. He will throw to third and get the force to end the inning. Oh, good recovery from Vance.
What a play.
And at the end of 4
He lucked out there. He got out of that.
Blue Sox now
I thought they were
lead
going to pull.
champion City Kings 1-0.
So the Blue Sox get one run on one hit. No errors in the inning, and 3 men left on base. We'll go to the 5th. It is Butler 1, Champion City nothing.
This is my backyard, yours too.
Larry Chrysler leads off the top of the 5th inning. The Blue Sox had 1-0 thanks to a run in the last inning on a wild pitch that Tom McCarthy smartly ran home from on third base.
Yeah. Would have liked to have gotten more there.
1-0 fastball in there for a strike. Yeah, they did have the bases loaded, Donnie, but unfortunate to
Only get the 1 run.
Yeah. 1-1 misses outside. I'll tell you, that was a good play though by Vance. I thought that ball was going to get by him.
Go in the center field.
Yeah, he did a good job of jumping up and
Very athletic play.
yeah, flipping that ball to third alertly too. 2-2 now. The count on Chrysler, who grounded into a double play his first at bat, and he will cue one off the end of the bat foul.
Especially the situation he was in. He was very cool, made the play.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight. We're bringing it to you live here at Kelly Automotive Park. 2-2 misses high, 3-2. I'm Jaron Steele, joined by Donnie Beerhall tonight. We're having a good time, and hopefully you are as well. It's 1-0 Butler. Foul ball out of play by Chrysler to stay alive. Go ahead, make him throw another payoff pitch here upcoming. Same 2 teams tomorrow night, 6:35 again, here in the Eastern time zone. I know some people are probably not listening in Eastern Time Zone. Ground ball to short, throw is high, but I think
He's safe.
Yeah, I
He
think
is
Chrysler
safe.
was going to beat it anyway, so that should be an infield single for Larry Chrysler.
Now batting left fielder number 14, Gage Taylor.
And it is a leadoff single nonetheless. Third hit of the ball game for the Champion City Kings. Butler with just 2 hits in the night, but they do have that first run. Chrysler leads from first. Here's the pitch into Taylor, which is a called strike. No time called. And pitch outside. Pulls Webb out of the crouch. Sun's starting to set behind us, but you can tell on the video, this is the infield's now under shadows, but early parts of ball games called strike here, 1 and 2. The left field is definitely the sun field at third base. A couple of years ago, a kid from West Virginia, I can't recall his name right now, was not wearing sunglasses at third base. Ball smoked. He didn't even move. And it went by him, and then he came into the dugout and got some sunglasses after that. Pitch outside 2 and 2.
Well, it just goes to show the sunglasses aren't always for show. You know, they're there for a reason.
The throw over almost got Chrysler leaning the wrong way, but he's able to get back. Good pickoff move from Gross. Two fouled off. Oh, that's headed for Philo, and it just finds its way out of the stadium. Almost got our owner Wink Robinson there. That wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, just making sure he's paying attention.
Yeah. Throw over to first. Chrysler back standing up this time.
Keeping him honest over there.
He doesn't have too much of a lead, but here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. That's flirting with the light pole, but it'll just miss it.
Something busted.
Yeah.
Something busted out there.
Peek over at first. Runner goes. Webb's throw to second is not in time.
Nice.
A little bit high. Forced Wheeler to jump up and allowed Chrysler to slide underneath. Well, first stolen base of the night for the Kings. And they have a man in scoring position with nobody out. Pitch misses for ball 4.
And Champion City getting a little action here.
Yeah, Gross run into a little bit of trouble here in the top half of the 5th. He's been cruising along, but now has 2 runners on, nobody out. And here comes Josh Forbes, the pitching coach, out to have a quick word.
You know, we saw how Vance responded to the adversity. And we'll see how Gross responds here. Very pivotal part of the game.
Hey, get that first run on the board. Now Champion City comes right back and threatening with John Medich about ready to step in here. While we have a quick moment, we'll take a look at the scoreboard around the league. Opening night in several different cities across several different, or at least a couple different time zones, I should say. Quincy, 2-0 leader over Danville in the top of the first inning, so they got off to an early good start. In the 5th, it's Springfield 1, Lafayette 0 out at Loeb Stadium in Lafayette, and then Kokomo leads West Virginia 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses for a ball, and in the bottom of the 2nd, it's Chillicothe 6, Terre Haute 0 out at Bob Warren Field on the campus of Indiana State University. bunt attempt is fouled off by Medich. 1-1. Infielder Ferguson creeping in, looking to cut that runner down at third.
Well, in a game like this so far, you're looking to get any run you can get. Bunt him over. Little small ball.
Ferguson's going to start creeping in again here. And pitch outside. Throw to second, and they almost got Chrysler napping, but he dives back to the bag. Wheeler did a good job of blocking that ball. It could have went out in the center field easily. Two-one, and that's one of the things that's strange about baseball. This guy's trying to bunt, and that's a good bunt. That's a really good bunt.
Great bunt.
And he's going to have a bunt single, and the bases are loaded. Oh, my, he couldn't do any better than that.
They got bases loaded with no outs. That's some trouble here for the Blue Sox.
That was about as...
That was perfect.
Yeah.
You can't lay it any perfectly.
I'll tell you what, after watching him bunt the first 2 times, he must have just been playing coy there because he fronted that ball about as perfect as you could, and nobody was going to get to it. Because the guy at third's not going to creep in because you want to cut that runner down at third, and he put it in a perfect spot. So bases loaded here for the 8-man Burns. He grounded to short his first time up. Infield plays in on the corner, just called strike. So one double play depth for the middle infielders. But it looks like if they get a ball to the corner infielders, they're coming home. They get the force out there. Burns takes a called strike again. Good pitch from Gross. Gross kind of has that. It's not as exaggerated as Craig Kimbrell. There's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, that's a big first out.
Huge.
Now you can go back to normal depth and play for a double play, all around.
Now batting number 19, the second baseman, Jay Copeland.
That brings up Jay Copeland. 9-man, grounded to short his first time up, takes a called strike on the outer half. Ferguson's still playing in a little bit. He's in line with the bag. So he's looking to cut that runner down at home. 0-1. Hard hit ball right to the second baseman on the first double play. Oh, my goodness.
What a play. Way to get out of the inning for Gross.
You couldn't ask for a better way there. I mean, he just hit that ball right to the second baseman, McCarthy, and he throws the first on the poor runner out there. Medich falls down, and that'll end the inning.
Brought to you by Mr. Spigot. No job is too big or too small for Mr. Spigot. With sewer service, water, commercial inspections, and 24/7 on-call.
Inning, Butler leads at 1-0. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fifth. Butler ahead 1-0, and they just got a big double play on a line out last inning to, well, With the bases loaded and 1 out, and the Kings threatening.
Right to the second baseman.
Right at McCarthy, and then he flipped the first on it. Poor Medic had fallen down in between first and second, made that an easy out for the final out of the inning. Called strike to Mercanje. He flew out to right field his first time up. So far, Blue Sox held to 2 hits, but they manufactured offense by getting 2 guys on wild pitches. A hard hit ball to short. Nice play by the shortstop Burns. Throw to first will get Mercanje 1 down.
Well, sometimes that happens. You don't get them as pretty, but you'll take it. It's 1 run.
Leadoff man Ben Carew has one of those 2 hits. He led off the game with a infield single. And here's the pitch. It's just a bit low, maybe a tad outside as well. Carew from Appleton, Wisconsin. He's actually, that's where the Division III World Series is at this weekend. And into the early part of this week, or last weekend into the early part of this week, I should say. Called strike 1-1. Fox City's field up there in Appleton. Foul. No, just a swing and swing through. Yeah. I thought maybe he got a piece of that, but just hopped out of the catcher's mitt. One, two. Ooh, check swing, and they might ask for an appeal on this one. No appeal.
Nah, no appeal. Yeah. That was a good check.
Yeah. He was count 2-piece. Correct. Nice catch out in center field. Back in the called strike here.
Striking out looking.
Back in the 4th inning. Nice sliding catch.
Now batting number 22, the third baseman, Brady Golikowski.
That strikeout for Vance is his 7th of the night, but 2 of the guys have reached base. Gulikowski with a pretty high fly pop-up out into left field. Going towards the line to make the catch is Taylor for the 3rd out. Good running catch there by Taylor, ends the inning. We'll go to the 6th with the Blue Sox ahead, 1-0.
For each and every one of us to face a very troubling fact. There exists a significant heroin and opioid epidemic in not only Butler County, but elsewhere across the country. I'm Rich Goldinger, the District Attorney of Butler County. This is my backyard and yours too. Together, we can work to eradicate the high-level drug dealers that supply these drugs to those using them. Heroin and opioid abuse does not discriminate. Users come from all economic backgrounds, are male and female, and may be teenagers or middle-aged adults. With your help and in conjunction with the Butler County Drug Task Force and the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General, we can target those dealers who bring this poison into our county. Please report any suspicious activity to your local law enforcement agency, the Pennsylvania State Police, or to my office. This is our ballpark. This is our county. This is our backyard. Let's all say, not in my backyard. Please enjoy tonight's Blue Sox game.
Top of the order due up for the Champion City Kings here in the top of the 6th inning with the Blue Sox ahead 1-0. We had if you can see on your screen right now, there's an ox out there with a toothbrush. He's going to hit the third base.
Oh, he didn't like that.
No. They also have a tooth out there. That's good stuff. All right, here we go. Gross against the leadoff hitter Cobb, who is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he'll take a pitch just a bit outside. Nice night so far. You know what? We've been pretty fortunate with the weather because to
Nice
have
pitch.
called strike to have this nice of weather tonight because over the weekend it was helter skelter. Right? We
No,
had
it was raining off and on.
hail, all kinds of nonsense.
Not good baseball weather.
No, not good anything weather except
No.
for sitting inside and watch TV weather.
Nah.
Pitch outside 2-1.
You wanted to watch baseball, you watch the Pirates, they can't even play because of the rain.
No, well,
Off and on.
even when it doesn't rain, they have a tough time playing. 2-1, pitch low, 3-1.
That's the truth.
Interesting to see Kokomo up 1-0 on West Virginia. That's a rematch of last year's divisional playoff game of the Prospect League East, which West Virginia won that series 2-9. Called strike here, 3-2 to the leadoff hitter Cobb. And after giving up a leadoff single last inning, you want to get this guy here. Man, he can't. He misses low, and that's a leadoff walk.
Not a good way to start the inning.
33, third baseman, Jet Swedlin.
Jet Swedlin is grounded out and flown out, and that was actually he was robbed by Carew. He was robbed by Carew out in center field back in the 4th inning. Pitch in there for a strike. Wind is pretty much calmed down
It's pretty
completely.
calm.
Yeah,
It's pretty calm.
pretty windy.
Sun's gone down for the most part.
Throw to first, back safely. It was really, really windy earlier today.
Yeah.
We were our papers were flying all over the
Oh,
place. We were
yeah, I
trying
was-
to set up.
Weighing them down with duct tape, flying around.
Throw to first, and again back safely is Cobb. But they must be have a hunch that he might try to take off here, because they're keeping a close eye on him. Gross will throw over again. They almost got him that time. Oh, one more time. Here's a pitch. Fastball popped up. That should be playable in foul territory. Racing over is a bunch of people, but it will land in the BlueSox bullpen. Foul. We had Mercanja running in after it. Ferguson was going out, and also McCarthy. And none of them they fell in between all of them. None of them could catch up to it. And with the spacious foul grounds here, that'll happen. The park was built to the specifications of remodeled, I guess, to the specifications of the old Pullman Park when the Butler Yankees played here in the 20s, and they had all that foul territory back then. So they decided to keep it in. And foul ball straight back again by Wetland. And he's still at 0-2. Gross has thrown 74 pitches. Make that 75 now. So might have another
Checks
inning
him
in him.
back.
That's the 4th time they've thrown over there.
He's not wanting to move.
Decent lead this time. Throw ground ball to
There we
third.
go.
Gulikowski has a trouble with it.
Patient,
Throws the second for
patient.
one on to first. They will not get the double play. But they do get an out. Gulikowski had that ball come out of his glove, bounce around a little bit, but he was able to get the good throw over to McCarthy for one, but they could not get the turn for the double play. I think that Bob will definitely cost him for the double play there, but he did a good job recovering to get an out.
You had to get an out there. Had to get an out. Any out's a good out there.
Throw over to first, and diving back is Swetland. Louis Maselli, 0 for 2 tonight, a ground out and a strikeout on his line on the scorecard so far. Pitch just misses a little bit high. Here goes one of our interns with the brush. Hope we got the bases clean.
Well, the tooth went off somewhere. She's
Yeah.
trying to find it.
1-1 now after a foul ball straight back. Pitch, curveball low, good block by Webb. Holds the runner at first. Check over, and here's the pitch. Oh, wow, that's a
shot.
well-hit ball
That's
to
a
center
shot.
field. Carew going back, still going back, and he will watch it hit off the wall. That's going to probably plate one. Coming in, and here's the throw to the plate is up the line. That's going to be a RBI double. And moving up to third on the errant throw from the cutoff man is Maselli, and this game's tied at 1 on an absolute shot to center field.
Yeah, heck of a shot.
Now batting number 18, the designated hitter, Seth Gray.
Yeah, a little trouble here for Gross.
Yeah, still only 1 out. Ball game's knotted up at 1, and Seth Gray at the plate. With the go-ahead run at third, infield playing in. And then trying to force that runner to stay put on a ground ball. Pitch low, 2-0 to Gray, who singled in the second on a little roller up the third base line, and grounded out to McCarthy at second, his second time up. Pitch low again, 3-0. Now they might be looking at getting some
Pitch change here.
Yeah, we got a lefty warming in the pen. I can't tell who it is. I just saw him flash across. I can't really see out into the BlueSox bullpen, but he is hot. So if
Well, you got to keep it a tie ball game if you can here.
called strike, 3-1. Yeah, I think if Gross loses Gray here, we might
Yeah.
see a pitching change.
Let him finish the at-bat.
A little grounder above the BlueSox dugout foul.
If he gets him here, he'll probably Gross will probably stay in, I would think. But if he loses him here, you might be looking at a pitching change here.
Well, just looking down here, Chrysler, who's on deck, is a right-handed hitter. Gray with a line shot to center. Carew will not be able to get to it. It bounces in front of him for an RBI single by Gray, and the Kings lead it 2-1. And time is called. Here comes Forbes out.
The right fielder, number 30, Larry.
Bring the lefty in.
And he is going to go to the bullpen. So we'll have a pitching change here. Mark Gross is still responsible for the runner on first. But he's given up 2 runs, both coming this inning, on 5 hits.
No?
That's a righty.
This is a righty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they must have had 2 guys warming up.
Yeah.
And this is the Dick's Sporting Goods new pitcher. This new pitcher.
I didn't get to see his number when he come in either, so I can't tell you who it is yet. Turn around, buddy.
Here, turn around.
Your one-stop destination for premium sporting goods, apparel, and footwear from brands you love. Discover great
25. That's
25.
Jake Stout will come in
Jake
to
Stout.
pitch.
Jake Stout got to get some people out here.
Yes, that's. There you go. Gross will go 5 1/3 tonight. He's responsible for the runner on first base. We can't close the book on him yet, but he gave up 5 hits, walked a pair, and struck out 4. Jake Stout will take over. He is a right-handed pitcher, as you can see, from Toledo, a native of Rochester Mills, Michigan.
Michigan.
Sophomore this season. He redshirted this year. Did not see any playing time for the Rockets.
6'5", 225.
Big boy.
Yeah.
New pitcher for the Butler BlueSox, number 25, Jake Stout.
First man he'll face is Larry Chrysler.
Chrysler had a base hit
Number 30,
earlier in the
Larry
game.
Chrysler.
Last time up.
Last
actually.
time up, yeah.
And also
Yeah.
grounded into a double play,
He
which
did.
would be ideal if you're a faithful of the Blue Sox here.
Yeah.
Try to stop the
bleeding.
Put a tourniquet on it here. 2-1 Kings here in the sixth. One down, and the runner at first he is Seth Gray. Down is ready to go. Here's the pitch. It's grounded to second.
There we go.
McCarthy
There
on
we
to
go.
short fly,
Ah.
threw it away. Throws it away, and it goes all the way up the line out into the outfield.
gonna
They're
go
going to
home.
wave the runner home. He will score. It's 3-1.
Yes,
An error by McCarthy at second, and that
Not a
is
good-
not ideal.
No.
Now batting left fielder, number
They got
14,
Stout comes in, gets the ball he wants, and unfortunately, the infielders don't help him out here.
Was that McCarthy at second base there?
Yeah, it's,
And just wasn't able to make a clean throw there.
first error for the Blue Sox this season. Chrysler moves to second on it. He gets a fielder's choice and then moves to second on the E4. 3-1 and 1 out. Called strike to Taylor. And here's the pitch. It's popped up. Shallow center field. Carew did not get a good read on it. Now he has to commit.
he dropped
yeah,
it.
he didn't make the catch.
He dropped it.
And that'll go down as a double for Taylor. And there's men on second and third, and just one out.
Well, Blue Sox defense not helping out Stout here. They could have had that. That was a catchable ball out there.
Gross line is complete. He gives up 3 runs, and with that last one being error,
That was a catchable ball.
that one there, you got to give the hit to him because Carew got a late break on it, but I mean that was a tough play. So you give him a double, but Groves ends up with 3 runs, 2 earned here tonight on 2 walks and 4 strikeouts and 5 1/3. And here is Medic. He had a bunt single his last time up. Now he's going to pop it out of play. Even count at 1 apiece. At third is Chrysler, and Taylor is at second. Still only 1 out here, and the Kings threatening to add to the crooked number that's already perched on the scoreboard here in the top of the 6th. Curveball bounces in, blocked by Webb. Kings have a guy, looks like he's ready to go out there in the bullpen. He's just flipping a ball up and down. He's been warming up for a while, left-hander. Again, still haven't been able to get his number. Pitch outside. 3-1 now, and they're 1 pitch away from loading the bases. Pretty good start from Gross tonight, unfortunately.
Ran into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. 3-1, misses high, ball 4, bases loaded. And the 7th man to come up gets on. That brings up the 8th man to come up in the inning. That is Burnt.
It's getting ugly out there. Getting ugly. Got to find a way to get out of this inning here.
You just go back to, you got the double play ball over there at
Yeah.
second, and that error, and now things have just unraveled since then.
Yeah.
The ball popped up out into right field. Racing after it is Mercanja, and he will not get there. But that might not be the worst thing, because that would definitely score another run if he caught that ball out there, because there's no way he's going to throw behind the stadium to home plate.
No. That's one of them ones you just hope can tail off, not let the run in. You don't want to catch it. Chances are you're not making that throw.
No, no way.
No.
He'd have to throw it over top the stadium. Runner leads from second. Called strike on a pretty good pitch from Stout. Oh, 2 on opening night 2017 of the Prospect League. Jake Stout from Toledo appears in at Christian Webb from Cal U. And pitch misses to Burns from Alabama Huntsville.
Be nice to get the strikeout here.
Huntsville, I think that's where the Space Museum is. NASA Museum, Huntsville, Alabama. 1-2 in there for a called strike 3. Nice pitch from Stout.
Beautiful.
And it's a big strikeout.
Huge.
First one of the game for Stout.
Baseman number 19, Jake Copeland.
And Copeland, the 9-hitter, also from Huntsville, Alabama Huntsville. He just misses the Stout. Alabama Huntsville actually has a Division I hockey team, which is kind of surprising for a team from Alabama.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that.
They're actually one of 2 teams from below the, or in the Sun Belt region.
I think Alabama, I think football. I don't think hockey.
No. I'm with you there. But the other one's Arizona State. They just started last year with a Division I hockey program. So a couple of Southern teams, but other than that, it's all teams from a little dribbler. Wheeler's got it. Throw to first. And he got him. Nice throw. Nice pick from Ferguson. That'll end the inning. And that's a big out. I'll tell you what.
Huge
You keep that at 3-1.
You're within striking distance.
Yeah, it looked bad, and they got it out. So that closes the book on a good inning for the Champion City Kings. They scored 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 costly error, and leave 2 men on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning with the Blue Sox now down 3-1. New pitcher for the Champion City Kings here in the bottom half of the 6th inning with the Kings ahead 3-1. It's Taylor Clemens, lefty from Alabama Huntsville. He'll take over for Jake Vance. Good night for him. 5 innings, allowed just 1 run on 2 hits. Walked 1, struck out 7. Unfortunately for him, 3 of the guys who struck out, or actually only 2 of the guys who struck out, reached base on wild pitches. So, and that's actually one of them come around to score. The only run so far for the Blue Sox. And that's the guy standing at the plate.
It goes back to, they left those runners on base. It was a golden opportunity and just couldn't get more than one in that inning. And as you can see, it's come back to have an impact in this game.
McCarthy takes the ball 1-1. Trying to get some college stats on Clemens this summer. Pitch fouled off, 1-2. Let's see here. Clemens, 18 appearances, 4 starts, 35 innings. Gave up 53 hits, 33 runs, 31 earned, 36 strikeouts to 15 walks. A 7.97 earned run average and a 3-4 record for the Chargers in the spring season. 1-2 after a foul ball here by McCarthy. Been on base twice and has not gotten a hit either time to do so. 1-2, another foul ball by McCarthy. Clemens again, misses high. Heart of the order for the Blue Sox, 3, 4, 5. McCarthy, Webb, and Ferguson are the 3 that are scheduled to hit this inning. 2-2, foul ball again. That one hit.
With the umpire or the catcher there?
Hit them both.
Might have been, yeah, might have been.
Medic got the worst of it there, but seems to be okay. Two. Curveball. Good job laying off by McCarthy.
Great take.
Yeah. Works the count full. Yeah, he got him with a fastball. Heavy fastball gets McCarthy swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24, Christian Webb.
Christian Webb watches the pitch bounce in. He is 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out in the first and the 4th. 1-0. Nice little hit ball out in the center field, tailing, and running in to make the catch is Cobb for the second out. That's about the hardest hit ball we've seen from a Blue Sox player tonight.
Yeah, just into a glove, unfortunately.
Ferguson.
Kulikowski had a single, but other than that, it's been the roller by Carew.
Yeah.
Nobody else has really hit the ball that hard. Ferguson takes a strike with 2 outs here in the 6th. In fact, that's just the 3rd time in the ball game that the Kings pitchers have had to use their outfielders to record an out. 1-1 on number 41. Ferguson checks his swing on a pitch low. Thanks for listening tonight and watching, if you're able to. It's been a pretty clean ball game. One error on either side, but one by the Blue Sox hurt as they got Kings ended up getting a couple runs off it. And that's the difference at this point, 3-1. And Ferguson with a little foul ball. Fills up the count.
Yeah, both the past 2 bats, gone the distance with the count, but haven't been able to get anything going here.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Good inning from Clemens in relief. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Blue Sox down. We'll go to the 7th. It is 3-1 in favor of the Kings.
Champion City Kings lead our Butler BlueSox presented by the Butler.
Top of the 7th here in Butler. The Kings lead 3-1. And we got Nate Cobb leading off. Right back to Stout. He'll take care of it. For the flip to Ferguson for the first out. The Kings sent 9 men to the plate last inning. And got 3 runs out of it.
Third baseman Jet Sweatland.
Jet Sweatland is 0 for 3, but does have a run scored on a fielder's when he reached on a fielder's choice back in the 6th inning. Stout's first pitch, curveball, a little bit high. Breaking ball of some sort, might have been a slider. Oh, foul ball straight back by Sweatland. Played for the Kings last summer. It was the Florida Southwest College. That's junior college down there. Native of Sparta, Ohio. And he takes the pitch just a bit inside. Possibly low as well. Hard hit ball up the middle, base hit.
Yep.
Sweatland is on board with a lead, or 1-out single, and that's the
37, first baseman Lewis Maselli.
7th hit for the Kings tonight, or 8th hit, I beg your pardon, for the Kings tonight. 3rd off of Jake Stout. All right, no, 2nd. 6 hits tonight for Gross. Pitch misses away to Maselli, who has probably the best hit of the game so far. That hard double over the center fielder Carew's head all the way to the wall. Pitch outside. Pitch low and away.
Making Stout work here.
He's in the hole 3-0. Now he gets fastball in there. Blue Sox wearing their throwback Yankees tonight. Uniforms, foul ball over top our heads out of the stadium. And over to the Dubrook building. Cement plant right behind us. Payoff pitch. Popped up.
That's up.
Yeah, that's probably going to make it into the stands.
Yeah,
Yep,
stands.
first row. And just allows Maselli to stay alive.
The kid's got the baseball down there. He's going.
And he's going to, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
because it's
doesn't
ball
matter.
4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18, Seth Gray.
There's Seth Gray. 2 for 3 tonight. And he's been thorn in the side of the
Yeah.
BlueSox here this evening. He kind of, I saw on Twitter the other day that he was a first team all conference freshman for Wright State. So I knew he's probably a pretty good ball player, and
Yeah.
he's proved that here tonight to this point. He takes a big cut there, comes up empty. 1-1 with 1 out and 2 men on. Stout can induce a ground ball here.
Yeah, that'd be a blessing.
Oh, no, he's going
That's
to have
going
one
out.
hit out to left field. Coming in is Gunn. He won't make the catch, and
Yeah.
now he's going to fire home, and he fires it well home, but that's not going to be in time. Throw cut off up the line by Webb. He just has to eat it as the both runners move up, and it's now 4-1 in favor of the Champion City Kings. He goes the opposite field, does Gray, and laces it down the left field line.
Yeah, Gunn just wasn't been able to. Tough throw, but
Here's the pitch to Presley. That's coming up to us. Now it's going to make it out of the stadium.
oh
You hear that?
yeah, that hit off the stands there.
Yeah. Sally at third, Gray at second. Chrysler at the plate. He's been on base twice tonight. Kings up 4-1. And here's the pitch. Line right to, been past
Got him.
Wheeler, and that's going to allow a run to come home. Thought he had it there for a second, but it was like,
That was a tough one.
yeah, that was like Pecorine last night.
Yeah.
Went right through him and out
Yeah.
the other side. I would have to give him a single for that, I would say. That's
And that was a nice shot. That was right at him. It was-
And Maselli comes in to score 5-1 Kings now, and they just keep pouring it on here. And, this thing's getting closer and closer to being jeopardy. It looks like he gave him an error on that. Swing and a miss from Gage Taylor. He doubled last time up. Also has a single. He's been on base 3 times. Kings spoiling opening day here to this point. Pitch, ground ball. Wheeler's got it. His only play is going to be the first throw is low, but picked by Ferguson
Got him.
for the second out. Runners,
Play.
runner comes in to score. Gray, and that makes it 6-1.
John Minich.
There were 2 outs. John Medich is up. Bunt single early in the game. Also has a walk to his credit and a strikeout. Stout looking to get out of here. 6-1 Kings.
Yeah, he can not be happy with this inning so far. Just not his night.
Pitch is called a strike. I said earlier in the broadcast that the opening day has not been kind to the Blue Sox, and it looks like that
Has not.
trend might continue here this evening. Pitch in the turf, blocked by Webb.
And I thought it would be a changing of the tides with the 1 run, but just wasn't enough to obviously hold on to that there.
Pitch low and away to Medic. That's it. Is Swickley, north of Pittsburgh. Two-one. Chopper up the middle. That's going to get through, and here comes Chrysler. He will score. It's now 7-1. RBI single from Medic, and they're just
piling it on.
yeah,
here.
they're not letting up.
No.
Nor should they.
No.
But sometimes, at some point, somebody's going to say, no moss.
No moss and getting out here.
Yeah. 7 runs on 10 hits. Seemed like just a little bit ago, both teams had 2 hits. And now the Kings have
the
10.
Kings have just unleashed. Yeah.
Stout will get back up on the hill and face Burns, 0 for 3. Here's pitch. He swings and misses out in front of a curveball.
Now you just got to get out of the inning here.
Yeah, that would be. It just get us to stretch time.
Yeah.
Stout peers at first and comes home. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. I imagine that we might see a couple more relievers here tonight. To get some
Stouts, he's thrown a lot of pitches here.
He has, and he's coming off a red shirt year, you know. You want to get him eased back into it. 0-2 outside. And that way you could get a couple more guys to get their feet wet playing summer ball. Runner.
Now, like you said earlier in the broadcast, experience is, you can BP and, practice all you want, but until you get in the game.
Yeah, these guys get about 2 days with each other. But a lot of them got here on Saturday. I had a practice Sunday morning and Sunday evening, and then yesterday morning, yesterday evening, and then boom, it's game day.
Yeah, so a mini spring training or, whatever you want to call it there.
Basically,
not what the Pirates do. They go down and
they play for a month.
Yeah.
Pitch low.
And these guys get 2 days and got to throw it all together.
Full count now to Burns. Looking to get on base for the first time tonight. Runner goes, ground ball, foul. Stabbed by Ferguson, but on the wrong side of the line. Had some good pitchers from Toledo in the past. Jared Locke comes to mind. We also had Adam Tyson, a couple of Toledo guys. Matt Hansen was a shortstop from Toledo. He was an all-star in this league. A very good player. Full count offering, hit out into right field and rather deep. Mercanja going back to the wall, and he can't get it. It goes off the safe light sign out there. Coming in to score is Medic, and they're going to throw to third. They got him there. Gulikowski will tag out Burns, but the run will score. And score the run. That makes it 8-1, but that's the end of the inning. So, the Kings put in 5, and we're going to go to the 7th inning stretch here with the Butler Blue Sox down by a touchdown. Back here in the bottom of the seventh, Blue Sox are going to have to put some hits together if they're going to get back into this one. They're down 8-1. New pitcher for the Kings is Evan Morez. He's a side armor. Righty from Wright State. We'll try to get some stats on him for the season real quick. Evan Morez has pitched in 10 games this spring for the Raiders. 12 and 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned, 6 walks, and 9 strikeouts. First pitch to Eric Bolton is a ball. So, decent numbers, 4.26 ERA, 0-1. And it's got a pretty live sidearm. Coming in there pretty well. A lot of sidearmers you see sort of junk balls.
He's bringing the heat a little bit.
We had a sidearmer a couple of summers ago, Zach Spangler, threw very similar to this guy. Hard hit ball out into left center, base hit. Bolton's got himself a single. He'll hold up. He thought about rounding.
He thought about it, yeah.
Thought better of it.
Yeah.
Nice base hit for Eric Bolton. That brings up Joe Gunn.
Joe Gunn.
Third hit of the night for the Blue Sox. First of the season for Bolton. Joe Gunn, 0 for 1, walked in the fourth. First pitch, called a strike on the outer half to Gunn, native of Newcastle. Actually played high school football for the Union Newcastle. Pitch low. He was dual threat. I think he threw for 700 yards and ran for 1,000.
Wow.
He's a very good, accomplished high school quarterback as well as a baseball player for the Union Scotties. The ground ball picks off the shortstop's glove, and Bolton will round to second and head up to third. That's going to be an E6, and it would look like a double play turns into runners on the corners with nobody out. Tough break for Burns out there. He just boots one.
Well, after the night the Blue Sox have been having with not getting enough runs, I think they'll take anything at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's Wheeler looking to drive a runner home. He will take a pitch low. Wheeler from Butler, he goes to IUP. One of 2 IUP players on the roster, Michael Klingingsmith being the other one. Pitch misses away. 2-0. Wearing number 1 for the Blue Sox is Corey Wheeler. Fouled off. Right at the plate. Now, tomorrow night, Nolan Krivojanski is the probable starter for the Blue Sox. He threw a perfect game for Point Park this spring and also had a brief stay with us last summer and pitched extremely well. Pitched a complete game shutout out in Chillicothe last year and also pitched a complete game as runner takes off. Ball fouled off by Wheeler. And Gunn will have to head back to first. But against these Champion City Kings last year, in the last game of the season, which was part of a doubleheader, very good pitcher. He actually has an interesting background. We'll get into more about that tomorrow. 2-2, and Gunn leads a little bit from first. Runner checked by Morez. And he'll come up. And the ball's popped over top. Our head's out of play. And for the Kings tomorrow, James Wright is the probable starter. 5'10", 175, freshman from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, will likely take the hill for Champion City. The throw over to first, back safely is Gunn. The Kings started when they first came in. They were actually a gold and blue, and now they've last year they switched to red and blue. And I think that's a pretty sharp uniform. They actually have a little bit of black on there too. They have a black, a blue, and a red uniform. Pitch misses away. Throw down to second. Gunn's there with a stolen base.
Yeah.
So 2 men on with nobody out, and they're both in scoring position now.
Yeah, this is a chance for us to chip away here.
Yeah, still, Kings still got to get 9 outs here. They have an 8-1 lead, but hey, if they could put up a 6 spot, which on our scoreboard doesn't look like a 6 at all. Ball hit well out into right field, going back and almost having it go over his head as the right fielder Chrysler. But he makes the catch, and coming in to score is Bolton. That could have been a disaster. If he lets that ball go over his head, they're all running for days.
Comes to track me at that point.
He made the catch. And it's a sac fly. RBI for Wheeler, and it's now 8-2. Gunn in second for Mercanja, who's 0 for 2 so far. Morez checks second and comes home. Sidearm almost hit Mercanja. He did hit Mercanja.
Yeah. He will go to first.
Caught the baggy sleeve. It didn't look like it hit him in any type of the arm or anything. It just caught the sleeve of his arm. But we'll take it.
Yeah.
2-1 for Ben Carew. Keep it rolling here. And pitch is in there, first strike. Carew 1 for 3. Led off the Blue Sox night with a single in the bottom half of the first, but also has a ground out and a strikeout. Look over at second. Now Carew with a little flare out into shallow center. And Gunn was
lucked out there.
Fortunate to get back.
Oh.
He thought there were 2 outs, almost rounded third before Cody told him, hey, you got to go back.
Get back there.
Catch made out center field by Cobb. Boy, they were lucky.
That was making me nervous there.
He was absolutely lucky to get back. 2 down for Gulikowski. NC State freshman, redshirt freshman. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, did a home run last year in the Whippeal Class 3A championship to propel his Chartier Valley's Colts to a victory. Pitch misses away.
Now batting number 22, Brady Golakowski. Last call
time called.
Alcohol.
And it looks like
John
John Menich is going to go out and have a quick word with Morez. Just try to get on the same page probably. First time they're working together.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, if you're able to make it out to the ballpark, we got Dollar Dog Night.
Hey, Dollar Dog.
That's right. Get your hot dogs. If you didn't have enough hot dogs at your Memorial Day picnic over the weekend, we got
it's a Dollar Dog.
That's right. We got some for you. Gunn with a bit of a lead at second. Morez checks him, comes home, and the pitch is just outside to Gulikowski. 1 for 3 on the evening, singled in the 4th inning. After tomorrow night, Butler heads down to West Virginia for a pair, and then comes home and plays West Virginia on the weekend. Ball hit pretty well out in the left center gap. Going back as the center field. It's going to get between both of them. And here comes Gunn in to score. Also coming around third and in the score is Mercanja, and the Blue Sox have cut the lead in half now. It's 8-4.
Little life. Little life.
2 RBI double by Gulikowski.
That was a nice shot. Couldn't ask for anything more there. That was great.
For the Blue Sox, number 21, second baseman Tom McCarthy.
Get another run home here. It gets interesting.
Yeah. Answering a long inning with another long inning here for us, for the Blue Sox here.
Yeah. A little bunt attempt by McCarthy. Flip from the third base. It's not going to be in time.
Nice.
Nice effort by Sweatland, but the throw does not get the speedy McCarthy. A little bunt single. Moving up the third is Gulikowski.
Number 24, the catcher Christian Webb.
Here we go. All of a sudden,
Things are heating up.
yeah, Christian Webb. If he gets on, the tying run's coming to the plate. Eight 4, Champion City. And we're going to have a mound visit here. And while we do that,
Yeah, he's looking over the bullpen there.
he is.
Don't forget to
Righty loosening out there.
2017 Blue Sox scorecard before each game. In addition to keeping track of the game's highlights, you can also get a chance to win a free prize from Prospect League's official apparel provider, Adidas.
Kokomo 1-0 lead over West Virginia in the top of the ninth out of Kokomo Municipal Stadium. Well, that's easy to say. Out in Indiana. Lafayette 8, Springfield 2 in the top of the seventh out of Loeb Stadium. Quincy up a touchdown on Danville in the fourth. And Chillicothe 13. And they haven't quite kicked the extra point yet. 3 for Terre Haute in the top of the fifth. We thought we were having a rough opening day.
Yeah, well, we got some life.
We got some life here,
Yeah.
but poor Terre Haute, they're down by 10,
Yeah.
and they still got 4 innings to go.
Yeah. It's a little more rough in here.
Pitch outside, and runner takes off. McCarthy will steal second uncontested. It's almost defensive indifference, but we'll give him the
Yeah.
stolen base for the stat. Right?
Yeah.
What's that hurt, Nate?
No, I'm not. Let him have it.
Actually, that's actually it could be a big deal. Here comes the ball, bounces off. Medic's throw is not going to be in time.
Safe.
It's coming in to score is Gulikowski. It's 8-5, and all of a sudden McCarthy's at third. Oh, wow, that's a pass ball. That bounced off Medic's mitt.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Great awareness to come home,
Blue Sox
get the run.
their 5th run of the night.
And he was motoring to the plate there.
Ball fouled off by Webb. 2-2, 2 outs. And
So just when you think
McCarthy
things might be
third.
over,
it's an 8-5 game. Morez pauses, comes home, and a ball hit out into center field. That should be routine out there for Cobb. He
Can of corn.
makes the catch, but yeah, that's as you said, can of corn.
king of the corn.
Yeah, can't ask for an easier play for
Nope.
the center fielder. 5 runs come home though for the Blue Sox here in the, or I'm sorry, 4. That was wishful thinking, 5, but they have 5 on the board. It's 8-5 as we go to the 8th,
Smash Award. Take it away, Kellen.
and looks like we got some Zorbs coming out here.
effort, you can pick up your prize money.
New pitcher for the Blue Sox here in the top of the 8th. It's Mike Klingensmith, and things have escalated after both pitchers had a easy go of it early on. Now it's 8-5. The offense.
Relievers came in, and both of them kind of had some trouble.
The offense has had the say the last couple innings.
The second baseman, number 19, Jay Copeland.
First pitch from Klingensmith misses outside. He's first batter he'll face is Cope when he fouls one off here. Klingensmith was a starter at IUP this spring. I'll get you some numbers on him. Klingensmith. Got to flip over to the pitcher side. Foul ball here. Klingensmith went 11 starts this spring. Went 2-6, had 50.2 innings pitched, 68 hits, 54 runs, 44 of them earned, 46 strikeouts to 16 walks. Numbers like 46 strikeouts to 6. There's a strikeout here of Copeland. Numbers like that, 46 strikeouts to 16 walks, kind of tell me that maybe he might thrive a little bit more as a reliever.
Yeah, wouldn't start a game very well.
He had some troubles with giving up hits though, but 7.82 ERA. But that's good strikeout numbers in 50 innings. And he brings a good fastball. Pitch misses outside to the leadoff hitter Cobb, who has been on base once. He walked back in the 6th. A strikeout of he had 2 strikeouts tonight, I should say, in the 1st and the 3rd, and then a ground out in the 7th. One of a few outs there. Stout goes 1.2 innings tonight. He gave up ball fouled off. He gives up 5 runs, and they were all earned runs on six hits, walked 1, and did not strike out anybody. 2-2 here to Cobb. And the pitch. Oh, a little flare. That's going to be over McCarthy's head. He gave it a good leaping try.
He got some wheels there.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 1-out single.
Now batting third baseman.
Just stuck the bat out and found a way to get the ball into a soft spot.
Looped it right over his head.
Jet Swetland is 1 for 4, but does have 2 runs scored tonight. Klingensmith will pause. And he comes up. Fastball fouled straight back. That will make it into the stands after ricocheting around on the netting. Two on the count. And pitch is a called strike. Pitch is in there for a strike. Throw down to second. Stolen base for for Cobb, but Swetland goes down on strikes, 2 away.
Now batting number 37, first baseman Louis Maselli.
There's Louis. Nope, we got a pinch hitter here coming up. That's number 44, I believe. Yep, Alexander Garland. And we're waiting for Jay to announce it. That's all we're waiting for right now. Hey, he said, "The heck with it. I'm going in. I'm going in the box. People won't know my name, but maybe I'll make them boo me here or something with a base hit." Here's the pitch. In their first strike.
Correction, now batting number 44, Alexander Garland.
So Garland will pinch hit for Maselli. And a pause by Klingensmith. Throw to, comes home actually. I thought he was going to step off there for a second, but he decided to come home. Pitch outside. And it's 1-1. 2 outs. 8-5. The Kings are ahead. Pitch low again. 2-1 on the pinch hitter Alexander Garland, who goes to Georgia Gwinnett College, a sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. And the guy who's been one of the more difficult guys to get out tonight is on deck. That's Seth Gray. You don't want to. It'd be best to not see him here.
Yeah.
Bouncing around out there like he's on a pogo stick is the runner Cobb. Klingensmith checking him out. 3-1 count. Watch this guy out here at second base, Donnie. Watch him go here.
Yeah,
No, he decided not to do it that time because I was focusing on him. Pitch misses outside, ball 4. And 2-out walk by Klingensmith.
Little pogo stick routine there, jumping back and forth like that.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll do it again here at some point.
Number 18.
And here's the guy who's been the real tough guy to get out here tonight, and that's Seth Gray. Last 2 times he's been up, he's plated runs. One by a single, one by a double. He's got a guy out at second and a runner on first in front of him here. Paused by Klingensmith. He comes home.
There you go.
And the throw is...
That got by him.
Oh, jeez. Wild pitch. Or was it, what do you think? Wild pitch or pass ball there?
That was a wild pitch.
And now time called. Josh Forbes going to come out and have a quick word. I think it was a wild pitch as well.
Yeah.
Both runners move up. Forbes with a quick word of encouragement here.
Yeah, that pitch was very much so down low.
And after the brief mountain visit, we're ready to get back going here. And here comes the 1-0 offering from Klingensmith, and it's a fastball way upstairs. I almost wonder, with Chrysler's been good too. Obviously, he has a couple of hits, but I wonder now with this base open if you just don't say we're not going to let Seth Gray beat us here, and maybe let Larry Chrysler do it. But we'll see. 2-0 fastball in there for a strike. Looks like they're going to pitch to him.
Yeah.
Long pause by Klingensmith. Twirls the ball around in his hand. Now steps off because time called. All ready to go again. 2-1. Foul back into the night sky and out of play. We got some clouds building here. Check out and see if we got some weather.
It's getting a little dark.
I hope not.
Well, it's been a gorgeous evening at this point, you would hope.
I know that everybody's in the East Coast is supposed to see some damaging storms, or not damaging, but heavy storms, I guess. 2-2 popped up into the shallow center. Carew coming in, going out as Wheeler. He makes the catch. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th with the Blue Sox down 8-5. New pitcher for the Champion City Kings here in the bottom of the 8th. It is Daniel Cruiser. Cruiser is from Wright State. I should have stayed on their page earlier. Could have, because we already had Moraz last inning from Wright State. He goes 1 inning, gives up 3 runs. Or, I'm sorry, he gave up more than that. He gave up 4 runs. 3 of them were earned on 3 hits. First pitch is a called strike to Ferguson. And no walks or strikeouts in the inning. Oh. Ferguson can't hold up. He's down 0-2. Oh, 1 upstairs. Or, I'm sorry. 0-2 upstairs, I should say. Ferguson. It's 0 for 3, reached on a strikeout wild pitch, which actually scored the first run of the game. Now he'll swing and miss again here, strike 3. Now I'll have to wait for the throw to first by, we got a new catcher, it looks like. That's DJ Dillon inning catching now for the Kings. Medich's night is done. And taking over at first is Garland for Maselli after coming in to pinch hit last inning. Bolton, the DH, had a nice hit last time up. Single out into left center. Time called. called strike here. Bolton, we're serving as the DH tonight. One of the catchers here for the Blue Sox this summer, native of Elk Grove, California. You like NASCAR, Donnie?
Not as much. I mean, I'll watch it occasionally now and then.
One of the new stars of NASCAR, Kyle Larson. That's where that's his hometown as well, Elk Grove. 2-1 pitch on its way, and it's outside. Also, Lance Briggs is from Elk Grove, so that's a good sports town near Sacramento.
Hey, you mentioned NASCAR, and I'll watch it occasionally. Usually it's NAPCAR for me.
Yeah,
I usually fall asleep.
That's good.
No offense to the NASCAR fans out there, but
Pitch misses high for ball 4. Bolton heads down to first. And here comes Joe Gunn. Gunn reached on an E6 his last time up. Cruiser, let me get the statistics here real quick. Cruiser this spring, 6.52 ERA in 9 innings, 9.2 innings, 9 appearances, 16 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 6 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And he's behind 2-0 to Gunn here. Gunn, a Ball State Cardinal. Line drive out into right field, base hit. 2 men on, 1 out here, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Gunn, another nice hit.
The shortstop, number 1.
I don't like the way the Blue Sox have battled here.
Yeah.
They were down 8-1.
Here we are thinking it's over, and Blue Sox are coming back, making a little comeback here.
Chipping away, and now have an opportunity here to chip even further. 0 for 2 is Wheeler. Sac fly RBI his last time up. Takes a pitch out. Oh, called strike. Looked outside, but it's called strike. Good frame job by Dylan, who comes in to replace Menich. Dylan from Benedictine University behind the dish. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. And Wheeler strikes out for the second out here.
Now batting, number 3, right fielder Stephen Marconja.
Marconja was hit by a pitch last time, came around to score. Here's the pitch. Yeah, got a lot of it, but he needs to straighten it out a little bit. That's fouled out of play. Fella from the bullpen got up there and was going to try to get it, but get there in time.
Went out the fence, right? He went over the fence.
Kings have a guy loosening. Their closer from last summer, Austin Marchand, is back. And I would imagine if he's made the trip, he'll be coming in the 9th. Pitch foul tipped into the mitt of Dylan, 0-2. Gunn at first and Bolton at second. Blue Sox down by 3. Oh, a little flare right to the first baseman, Garland. That'll end it.
And ladies and gentlemen, please take out your Adidas scorecard giveaway. We will give you the.
So we'll go to the 9th with the Blue Sox down 8-5.
Scorecard. The winning number is.
New pitcher for the Blue Sox here in the top of the ninth, Ray Gonzalez from the University of North Florida, listed as a catcher on the roster, but taking an opportunity to throw some relief here tonight. And the first pitch from Gonzalez is a little bit high to Larry Chrysler. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Yeah, pops this one out into shallow right field, hooking towards the line. Mercanja at the line makes the catch for the out. Nice running catch.
And ladies and gentlemen, after the game, the kids are welcome to run the bases after tonight's game. Just meet at the first base.
So we got
dugout, third base dugout stairwell.
So we got run the bases after the game tonight for the kids. Dollar Dog tomorrow night. Later on in the year, we'll have Thirsty Thursdays, but of course we don't have a Thursday home game this week. Fireworks coming up this Saturday, and an afternoon start on Sunday.
So a lot of things coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of fun nights
We got
at the ballpark.
Yeah, got a bobblehead this year.
Ah.
Bobblehead night. So for our mascot, the Ox. We got some minions coming past us here.
Doing some work, whatever they're doing there. I think they just got done racing.
Yeah, they did. And they lost to young kids, so they need to step up their game. Pitch in there for a ball, I guess. Looked like umpire was going to signal strike, but he decided better with it. Taylor grounded out last time, but did drive in a run. Pitch inside, 3-1 to the Kings left fielder. Pitch in there for a strike. Full count. See if Ray had any innings at North Florida this year. Ball popped up into the lights, but that'll make it out of play. Payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. Gonzalez will surrender a 1-out walk.
Now batting number 31, the catcher.
And they walked him.
So Gonzalez did not pitch this summer, or spring, I should say, at North Florida, so getting some action. He did hit close to 300 for them this year. Actually, right at 300 in 28 games. Time called, and it looks like the umpire needs to do something. He's exiting the premises.
Saying something down there in the Blue Sox dugout.
Gives somebody play ball, and the umpire gives a sheepish smile, and everybody claps. Good stuff. DJ Dillon at the plate. He came in for Medich last inning. He hits one hard but foul.
Ouch! If that was your car, remember to stop by Safe Light Auto Glass at 180 Pittsburgh Road on your way home.
One. Oh, that one straightened out and smoked. And that's a fair ball all the way to the wall.
That's going to bring in a run.
Yes, it will. And it's coming in to score from first is Taylor, and an RBI double from DJ Dillon makes it now 9-5 Kings. That ball was absolutely smoked out in the
crushed.
left field.
Right down the line.
No chance for Gunn out there and left.
Number 21, the shortstop, Tanner Burns.
Gonzalez will pop back up on the hill here and face Tanner Burns, An RBI double his last time up. Tried to stretch it into a triple and was thrown out. Gonzalez. Ball's popped up. That'll make it out of the stadium. Oh, no, it won't. I made a liar out of me. Landed on the party deck. Oh, 1. Just a bit low. Out of the mid of Webb. Gonzalez shakes off a couple of signs. And it comes home. Popped up. This should be a pretty easy play for second baseman McCarthy, who does come down with it. Just a few steps outside the line for the second out.
Now batting, the number 19, the second baseman, Jay Copeland.
Jay Copeland, the second baseman for the Kings, is the only guy on the team that hasn't got on base yet tonight. He's 0 for 4. Yeah, pop this one up on the infield.
He won't get on base again.
Yep, Gulkowski will make the catch, end the inning. Well, Blue Sox need 4 if we're going to extend this thing into the night. It's 9-5 as we head to the bottom of the ninth.
By the Butler Health System, number 17, Ben Carew.
Ben Carew leads off the bottom of the ninth against Daniel Cruiser, who will try to go for a 2-inning save. Even though the Blue Sox are up by, or they're not up, they're down by 4, but he comes in with a 3-run deficit and has a chance to pull the feet off. Pitch is inside to Carew. Carew tonight, 1 for 4. That's Gulkowski on deck. He has had a good night. 2 for 4, 2 RBI double. Got some rally caps on the young kids out in front of us here tonight. That's good. Somebody's taught them well.
Yes. They're not giving up.
Pitch outside.
Still got to play the rest of the game.
Called strike, I beg your pardon. Ooh. Well, Big Ben struck one on that one. What in the world? with that.
That thing right off.
Yeah. As Doc Emmerich would say, hit the pipe.
Hit the pipe.
Pitch it there for a strike. 2-2. The count on Cruiser thought that was strike 3. And he did a circle around the mound only to turn around to find out that he'd only gotten two-thirds of the way there. Crew takes ball 4.
Ball 4. Gotta take your base.
Leadoff man on.
Now batting number 22.
Well, if you wanted to start the inning, kind of start like that. You got a runner on first base, no outs.
9-5, the deficit for the Blue Sox here. They're down by 4. I said 3 earlier, but they did get a run last inning. Champion City. Gulikowski is ready to go. He's a little bit behind the fastball from Cruiser. But he's had a good night. 2 for 4, 2 RBI double in the 7th that kind of got the Blue Sox on the comeback trail after being down 8-1 early on. Well, about midway through the game, I guess it was 8-1. Oh, the ball hit well, but foul. That would have, they need to straighten that out a little bit. That'd be a home run.
Hit that bus out there.
Yeah, well, that's the King's bus will take them back to the hotel. But that almost was that was almost 9-7. That ball was hit well, but just foul. A pause from Cruiser and a pitch. Gulikowski takes a called strike 3 in the outer thereabouts for the first out.
Struck out looking.
Oh, yeah, just throwing hot dogs in the stands here.
Throw one my way.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. These young kids with the rally caps on, they all wanted a hot dog too, but not everybody here could get one. Throw over to first, Carew back safely. McCarthy is 1 for 4, but has been on base 3 times. Stole a base. Actually, has 2 stolen bases and a run scored. And he pops it up out of play. Just short of 9:30 here in Butler. 0-1 delivery. At some point here. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Cruiser gets him to chase. Blue Sox have made the most of their 6 hits tonight. They have 5 runs across. Kings have made the most of their 13.
Yeah.
They got 9 across.
Got more hits.
Pitch low, and that time McCarthy able to hold up. Christian Webb is on deck. One, 2 upcoming. Popped up, out of play. Jake Vance in line for the win here. If the Kings can get 2 more outs. He pitched a fine ball game here tonight. 5 innings of work. Struck out 7 and only allowed 1 run on 2 hits. And throw over. They almost got Carew leaning the wrong way, but he's able to get a good read. I'll tell you what, Cruiser was a little bit late, I think, on realizing that because Carew really committed to jumping out to a huge lead and was able to get back in time, though. Time call by McCarthy at home. Same time tomorrow night here. Here's the pitch. Outside, nice block by Dylan. Two. What we call Cruiser's slowing the pace down here a little bit. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off by McCarthy. Cruiser is from Westerville, Ohio. A freshman with Wright State this spring. Chopper again foul. McCarthy making Cruiser work here. So much so that they had to get some new baseballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another 2-2 from Cruiser. Foul ball again.
He's battling.
He sure is. Doing a nice job. Trying to stay alive here, keep the Blue Sox hopes alive. They need a 4 though, just to tie. Crew with a decent lead. A check, and here's the pitch. Just outside.
Oh.
Ooh, thought he was gonna get him a ring him up there, but
He saw something we didn't see.
Yeah.
He took that one.
yeah, good take. Turned out. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Shallow center, racing in. And underneath it, plenty of time, is center fielder Cobb for the second out. So the Blue Sox are down to their final out here.
4 runs down.
And Christian Webb, who is 0 for 4, will try to keep the night going. Pitch. Well outside.
Talk on the mound here.
Rick White can come out and have a quick word. Nobody loosening in the pen, so this is Cruiser's game.
Just got to get the one out here. Calm him down.
I had the opportunity to spend some time with Rick White out at the league meeting, one of the league meetings. Boy, he is just a funny guy.
Yeah.
You can tell he just keeps. He was. I think whenever you're a reliever, you have to have a pretty laid back and sarcastic personality. 'Cause
Yeah.
you never know when you're going into a game.
No.
You gotta keep yourself loose.
Exactly.
And he certainly falls under that category.
Yeah,
Purchase your tickets here.
can't let things bother you too much as a reliever. Just
That's-
got to throw your pitches and move on.
(1-0) from Cruiser. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside again. I think he got that call earlier on Gulikowski whenever he got called for a strikeout. Carew still at first. And pitch in there for a called strike. Foul ball, and the Blue Sox are down to their last strike here. It's a 2-2 count. Ferguson will go retrieve that one. Two. A little bit low. Thought that was gonna.
Yeah, I thought that was going to end the night there.
A couple of close calls. The Cruiser has not gotten to go his way. Pitch, swing and a miss. That'll do it.
He's out.
And the Kings are victorious here tonight by a final score of 9-5.
With the final score, the champion City Kings over our Butler Blue Sox.
We'll do a quick recap here of tonight. Now you got a quick story. Last year, the Blue Sox actually knocked the Champion City Kings out on the final day of the season. For they doubleheader here. The Blue Sox the Kings had a chance to make the playoffs, and the Blue Sox beat them both times, and so maybe a little bit of redemption here for Champion City this evening.
Well, first game of the year, and last year, the Blue Sox beat them when it counts. So, keep in mind this is only one game, and just move on to the next one tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll go through it real quick here tonight. The Blue Sox actually got the first run in the 4th inning. Wild pitch by Jake Vance allowed McCarthy to score from third to get the Blue Sox ahead 1-0. That score held until the top of the 6th when the Kings broke open for 3 runs, highlighted by an RBI double by Louis Maselli. And Gray followed with an RBI single. He would probably be the player of the game tonight if we had to give one of them out. And then the Kings tapped on 5 more in the 7th. Again, Gray with an RBI double, then Chrysler with an RBI single by Medich, and then a RBI double by Burns, who ended up being thrown out at third to end the inning. All that equated to a 8-1 lead.
Yeah.
And it looked like
things were going really, really south, really, really quick there. And
then in the 7th, the Blue Sox get some back. 2 RBI double by Brady Gulikowski allowed Gunn and Mercanje to score, and then also a sacrifice fly RBI by Wheeler put the Blue Sox to a 8-5 margin, but then the Kings did add another one in the 9th on a RBI double by DJ Dillon. And that's how it ends here tonight. 9-5 in favor of the Kings. 13 hits for the Champion City Kings tonight and 2 errors. Blue Sox 6 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher this evening is Jake Vance. He goes 5 innings, allows 1 run on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. While Mark Gross will take the loss, 5 1/3 innings, 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 6 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Donnie, any final thoughts for you this evening?
Well, it's one game, it's the first game of many that they have, coming off the 2 days or the couple days they had, as you said earlier, mini spring training. So, they'll come out tomorrow and, battle again. It wasn't a blowout. At 9-5, there were signs of life. A little bit more, I'd like to see some more hits tomorrow if we could. A little bit less hits on their side, maybe the pitching pick up a little bit, the Blue Sox. First game. That's really all you can say. It's the first game. Take it for what it's worth and move on to the next one.
That's about it, too. All right, well, tomorrow night we got Nolan Krivojansky going for the Blue Sox against James Wright. Same time, 6:35 Eastern. Blue Sox and Kings for the second of this 2-game set. Final score one last time tonight. The Kings take the opener at 9-5. And we'll look to even the series tomorrow night. For my broadcast partner, Donnie Beerholz, did a fine job in his debut. And my producer, Allison Schubert. I'm Jaron Still, signing off for tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow at 6:35. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.